So, here we are. Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Cycling Insider. So, in this episode, I want to answer a question. Should you just go ahead and buy a Reserve 5263 carbon wheel set, or you should go ahead and buy DT Swiss Arc 1400 DICUT carbon wheel set? You see, this is one of the questions I got recently from a viewer who is considering these two carbon wheel sets, and I think it's very interesting to have a look currently what is the kind of state of the art when it comes to these Aero carbon fiber wheel set. So let's start with the Reserve carbon fiber wheel set. They're a Reserve 5263 turbulent Aero carbon fiber wheel set. As the name suggests, this is a 52 millimeters rim height at the front and also 63 millimeters rim height at the back, a carbon fiber hooked and tubeless ready wheel set, so everything excellent now. And also you have an option with the Reserve wheels to choose between three types of the hubs. So you can choose DT Swiss 350 hubs, DT Swiss 240 hubs, and also DT Swiss 180 hubs. In this instance, I'm choosing the DT Swiss 240 hubs because I believe they are absolutely stunning and more than enough for majority of the riders, so you don't have to go to the expensive DT Swiss 180 hubs. And if you choose the Reserve wheel set with the DT Swiss 240 hubs, the retail price is $2,200. Some of the more details about this wheel set include that the total weight with this DT Swiss 240 hubs is going to be 1,606 grams. Excellent in my opinion. Also, what is excellent with this wheel set is that the inner width of the wheel set is 25 millimeters at the front, 24 millimeters at the back, so excellent internal width. I wish that more manufacturers are doing this. Also, I'm not so sure why the rear wheel is 24 millimeters internally, not 25, but probably there is some kind of little aerodynamic penalty. When it comes to the external width, so 35 millimeter rims and 34 millimeter rims at the rear. And also what is really nice here is that even Reserve is recommending you to run the tires between 28 millimeters and 35 millimeters wide. This is absolutely excellent because this internal rim width of 25 millimeters, and when you put the 28 millimeter tire or a 30 millimeter tire, it's really gonna blow up nicely, so you're gonna have a huge air volume inside and really a smooth bike ride. This is absolutely excellent with this wheel set. When it comes to the spokes, 24 spokes front and the back. They are not carbon fiber spokes, which is absolutely excellent, and I'm guessing these are some kind of Aero spokes made by Reserve. Of course, this wheel set is for the 12mm true axles front and the back, and also the center lock disc style option. So all in, I'm very impressed with this offering from Reserve. Their 5263 carbon fiber wheel set, specifically using the DT Swiss 240 hubs, and the retail price $2,200. Now, let's have a brief look at the DT Swiss Arc 1400 DICUT wheel set. So see, whenever somebody asks me for a good recommendation of an Aero wheel set, I always come back to this DT Swiss Arc 1400 DICUT wheel set. As it is now, the retail price of this wheel set is about $2,400, so a little bit more expensive than the Reserve wheel set. And specifically, this DT Swiss Arc 1400 wheel set comes in different flavors. So you can choose the rim height from 38 millimeters, 50 millimeters, 62, and 80 millimeters. In this instance, I am using the comparison with the DT Swiss Arc 1400 with the 50 millimeters rim height, because I believe this is more than enough for majority of the riders, and also you definitely won't have any problems with the crosswinds. So as it is with this wheelset, the total weight would be approximately 1,550 grams, so just a little bit lighter than the reserve wheelset, but there's not much in it, like let's call it 40 to 50 grams. Also, this is a carbon fiber wheelset, hooked wheelset and tubeless ready, and the rim height 50 millimeters front and the back. But here the problem with this wheelset now is that the internal rim width is only 20 millimeters. So this is something that DT Swiss should definitely upgrade in the next iteration of this wheelset, and they should definitely think about doing at least 24 millimeters internal width of this wheelset. When it comes to the hubs, again this wheelset uses the superb DT Swiss 240 hubs with their ratchet 36 system. Stunning hubs, no complaints here. This wheelset also uses the DT Swiss Aero spokes, which are excellent in my opinion. So now you see the main question was, should you go ahead and buy the reserve wheelset, or should you go ahead and buy this DT Swiss Arc wheelset? Well, in this instance, considering the retail price of the reserve wheelset at $2,200 and this internal rim width of 24-25 millimeters, I think in this instance I would advise you to go for the reserve 5263 carbon fiber wheelset as the first choice. And if you can get your hands on one of these, because as I'm looking now, for example, this version is out of the stock, so hopefully comes back soon, but definitely first choose the reserve 5263 carbon fiber wheelset, and then I would say the second consideration would be this DT Swiss Arc 1400 wheelset. So definitely DT Swiss needs to, for the newer version, upgrade the internal width of the rims, just because now I think minimum tire width you should be running on your road bike should be 28 millimeters, and then this internal rim width of 20 millimeters is just too small, and you are leaving some of the aero gains on the table because internally the rim is not wide enough. And also I forgot to mention that recently I had a look at some testing data for these reserve wheels in the wind tunnel, and they perform excellent, absolutely excellent. So definitely a bit nice aero advantage with these reserve 5263 carbon fiber wheels. So all in, I'm pretty impressed with this wheel set. Very good retail price of $2,200, and definitely a nice performing Aero carbon fiber wheel set. So this is gonna be it for today. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, keep on watching, keep on liking, and as always, I will see you soon in the next episode. Cheers!